I think in some ways the rise of China has been somewhat simplistically framed as a story of one superpower in decline and another ascending. And the data actually shows a much more complicated picture. Asia's share of the global economy has been growing. Obviously, China accounts for a disproportionately large percentage of that share. And while America's has shrunk, that growing share of Asia has largely come at the expense of other developed powers, not least Europe and Russia. China's rise may have helped end America's unipolar moment, if it ever had one. But it's not going to be replaced by a Chinese unipolar moment. It's going to be replaced by a multipolar order. Most long-term trends suggest that India will reach somewhat near par with China by mid-century. By 2050, Indonesia will be the fourth largest economy in the world. There are other Asian countries that are going to be demanding larger shares of that Asian pie who are hitting their growth spurts at a time where China's economic growth is trebling and moderating. And it faces demographic and environmental challenges, a lot of domestic challenges. So it's going to continue increasing its share of power. I think there's no question. But I don't think the long-term trends suggest the story is as simplistic as America in decline and China the new regional or global hegemon. I also don't think this is about confronting or containing China. I think it's about containing China's ability to use force or coercion to impinge on the national security interests of ourselves and our friends and partners. And that requires a much more complex, sophisticated, and nuanced effort that will require the United States, India, and Japan and others, I think, working in concert together for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, just one quick comment on this question of